The film opens with the heroes of both the Avengers and the Justice League standing triumphant after the defeat of Doctor Doom in the previous battle. The battlefield is littered with remnants of the fierce fight, but the heroes stand tall, their costumes torn and faces determined. The tension between the two groups is palpable, but for now the multiverse is safe. The air is thick with unspoken words and unresolved conflicts. Batman and Iron Man exchange wary looks as they prepare to part ways. Their mutual respect is evident, but so is their distrust. Batman: "The threat is neutralized. There's no need for us to remain here." His voice is calm but firm, leaving no room for argument. Iron Man: "Agreed. But let's keep our world separate from here on. The last thing we need is another cosmic crossover disaster." His tone is serious, reflecting the gravity of their situation. Superman and Captain America shake hands, though unease lingers in the air. Their handshake is firm, but their eyes reveal lingering doubts. Superman: "We'll be watching your world." Captain America: "Likewise." Their words are a promise and a warning, a testament to the fragile peace between their worlds. As the heroes turn to leave, the camera pans out, showing the vast battlefield now quiet and still. The echoes of their battle fade, but the memory of their alliance remains. A broken weapon lies on the ground, a silent symbol of the conflict that has just ended. It serves as a reminder of the cost of their victory. One by one, the heroes disappear into portals, returning to their respective worlds. The multiverse is once again divided, but the bonds forged in battle will not be easily forgotten. And so begins the ultimate showdown between the Avengers and the Justice League. A clash of titans, a battle for the ages. In the aftermath of their victory against Doom, old suspicions start to rise. As both teams return to their respective worlds, a series of mysterious attacks start happening on Gotham City, Metropolis, New York, and even Wakanda. No one knows who is behind these assaults, but each side suspects the other. Batman and Wonder Woman in the Batcave Wonder Woman. The attacks on Themyscira and Gotham are too precise to be a coincidence. Stark's tech was all over the scene. Batman Stark wouldn't be this careless unless he wanted us to see it. There's something deeper going on here. Meanwhile, in the Avengers Tower, Iron Man reviews footage of the attacks on New York. Iron Man: "Someone's trying to make it look like the League's responsible. This reeks of manipulation." Captain Marvel: "But we can't ignore the threat. If the League really is behind this, we'll have to take action." Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman each grapple with the implications of these attacks, their trust in the Avengers waning. Tensions rise within the Avengers as well, with Iron Man and Captain America clashing over the best course of action. The Justice League members are equally divided, with Flash and Aquaman pushing for a more aggressive stance, while Cyborg seeks more information. In Wakanda, Black Panther and Shuri work tirelessly to uncover the truth behind the attacks, preparing their defenses. Spider-Man, Hulk, and Doctor Strange each face their own battles, trying to protect their cities while piecing together the mystery. Eventually, heroes from both teams meet in a neutral location, the air thick with tension and mistrust. Batman and Iron Man reluctantly shake hands, while Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel exchange wary glances. Despite their differences, they agree to work together to uncover the true mastermind behind the attacks. United by a common goal, the Avengers and the Justice League prepare for the ultimate showdown, their rising tensions fueling their resolve. The two teams meet in a neutral dimension to discuss the situation, but the talks quickly devolve into arguments and accusations. Batman: "You've been sending drones to spy on us. Care to explain?" Iron Man: "I call it preventative measures. Can't be too careful when gods and aliens are running around unchecked." Wonder Woman: "We came to protect the multiverse, not to be monitored by a man in a metal suit." Aquaman: "And what about you, Thor? Did you think we wouldn't notice your attack on Atlantis?" Thor: "Attack? I was defending Asgard from an invasion. How dare you accuse me?" Superman: "Everyone calm down. We need to find a solution, not fight amongst ourselves." Captain America: "Superman's right. We need to focus on the real threat, not each other." A punch from Aquaman leads to an all-out brawl. Black Widow and Hawkeye team up against Flash and Green Lantern, each side fighting with all their might. Hulk smashes through the battlefield, while Cyborg uses his tech to counter the Green Giant. The clash between the Avengers and the Justice League has begun, with no end in sight. Spider-Man swings through the chaos, webbing up enemies and dodging attacks with his agility. Green Lantern creates intricate constructs to shield his allies and counter the Avengers' attacks. Scarlet Witch casts powerful spells, manipulating reality to gain the upper hand. Batman uses his gadgets and combat skills to outmaneuver his opponents, always strategizing his next move. Superman and Thor clash with immense power, heat vision meeting lightning in a spectacular display. Wonder Woman and Captain America fight side by side, her lasso and his shield creating a formidable duo. Doctor Strange opens portals and casts spells, adding a mystical element to the battlefield. Cyborg hacks into systems and uses his advanced weaponry to turn the tide of battle. Black Panther leads a charge, his agility and combat prowess making him a formidable opponent. Aquaman summons sea creatures to aid him, commanding the battlefield with authority. Iron Man unleashes his full arsenal, flying through the battlefield and engaging in intense combat. The battlefield is a scene of chaos and destruction, with superheroes clashing in an epic showdown. Determined faces show the resolve of each hero, pushing their limits in this ultimate showdown. What started as a misunderstanding escalates into full-blown war between the Avengers and the Justice League. Each team believes the other is responsible for the multiversal attacks, leading to catastrophic battles across both universes. New York and Metropolis become battlegrounds. The fight scenes are intense. Superman clashes with Thor, lightning and solar energy flashing through the sky. Wonder Woman duels with Captain Marvel, their power shaking the ground beneath them. Batman and Iron Man fight with gadgets and tech, outsmarting each other with every move. The Flash and Quicksilver race through the battlefield, their speeds creating after-images as they collide. In the midst of the chaos, Cyborg and Black Panther discover encrypted messages that reveal both teams have been manipulated by an unknown force. Hulk smashes through buildings while Green Lantern creates constructs to contain the chaos. Aquaman summons sea creatures to aid in the battle, while Black Widow uses her agility to take down opponents. Doctor Strange and Zatanna engage in a mystical duel, their spells lighting up the battlefield. Hawkeye and Green Arrow exchange arrows with pinpoint accuracy, each trying to outshoot the other. Scarlet Witch and Martian Manhunter use their telekinetic powers to hurl objects and opponents across the battlefield. Spider-Man swings through the city, while Nightwing's acrobatics make him a formidable opponent. Shazam and Thor clash with lightning, their elemental powers creating an electrifying spectacle. Vision and Martian Manhunter phase through objects, making it difficult for their opponents to land a hit. Ant-Man and Atom manipulate their sizes, using their unique abilities to gain the upper hand in battle. Supergirl and Captain America face off, her super strength against his indestructible shield. Deadpool and Deathstroke engage in a fierce sword fight, their skills as mercenaries on full display. Star-Lord and Green Lantern take the fight to the skies, their aerial combat adding another dimension to the war. Scarlet Witch and Dr. Fate unleash their magical prowess, their mystical energies clashing in a spectacular display. Cyborg and Iron Man work together to analyze data, uncovering secrets that could turn the tide of the war. Superman and Captain Marvel soar through the sky, their aerial combat shaking the heavens. Batman and Black Panther strategize, their tactical minds working to outmaneuver their opponents. Flash and Quicksilver create vortexes with their speed, using their powers in creative ways to gain the upper hand. Wonder Woman and Thor join forces, their combined strength making them an unstoppable duo. In the end, Batman and Iron Man shake hands, forming an alliance to face the true enemy behind the conflict. Act 4. The Puppet Masters revealed. As the battle rages, both Cyborg and Black Panther piece together the evidence and realize that both the Avengers and the Justice League have been set up by a greater power. They rush to stop the fight. Cyborg, this was all a setup. The attacks on both sides were orchestrated. Black Panther, Stark, call off the attack. We've been deceived. The two teams stop mid-fight, confused and wary, but before they can reconcile, the sky darkens and a massive boom tube opens above the battlefield. Out of the portal steps Darkseid, accompanied by an armored Doctor Doom, who now wields even more multiversal power than before. Darkseid, you're all fools. While you fought among yourselves, you weakened your own universes. Now both will fall to us. Doctor Doom, did you really think I was done? Wonder Woman, Doom, and Darkseid, Superman? This is impossible. We stopped you. Darkseid, you delayed the inevitable. Now prepare for the true end of your worlds. Doom and Darkseid's forces swarm through the portal. Parademons, Doombots, and Apocalyptian warriors, all at their command. For months, Darkseid and Doctor Doom have been manipulating events from the shadows. Using their vast resources and intellect, they orchestrated a series of attacks and misinformation campaigns to pit the Avengers and Justice League against each other. Their motives were clear: weaken the heroes by making them fight amongst themselves, leaving their worlds vulnerable to conquest. Darkseid. The more they fight, the weaker they become. Doctor Doom. And when they are at their weakest, we will strike. The puppet masters' identities were hidden behind layers of deception, using proxies and false flags to mask their true intentions. But now, with the truth revealed, the heroes must unite to face the real threat. The ultimate showdown is about to begin, and the fate of both universes hangs in the balance. Act 5. Desperate Alliance. Faced with the combined forces of Doctor Doom and Darkseid, the Avengers and the Justice League realize that they must unite once more. However, this time, Doom and Darkseid's power is immense, nearly godlike, with their forces overwhelming the heroes. Thor and Superman lead the charge, fighting side by side against Darkseid. Thor, driven by his duty to protect the realms, and Superman, fueled by his unwavering hope, form a formidable duo. Batman and Iron Man work together, using their tech and intellect to devise a plan to destroy Doom's multiversal power source. Batman, with his strategic mind, and Iron Man, with his technological prowess, know that this is their only chance. Scarlet Witch and Zatanna unite their magic to battle Doom's sorcery. Scarlet Witch, determined to protect her friends, and Zatanna, with her mastery of the mystic arts, combine their powers in a desperate attempt to counter Doom's dark magic. Despite their efforts, the combined might of Doom and Darkseid begins to overpower even the united heroes. The heroes face immense challenges, with each battle pushing them to their limits. Captain America, with his indomitable spirit, rallies the heroes, reminding them of their strength and unity. Wonder Woman stands beside him, her warrior's heart unyielding. Flash and Quicksilver use their speed to outmaneuver the enemy, creating opportunities for their teammates. Their quick thinking and agility are crucial in the chaotic battlefield. Hulk and Aquaman, with their immense strength, take on the brunt of the enemy forces, smashing through the ranks with sheer power. The heroes know that their only hope lies in a coordinated effort. They strategize, combining their unique abilities and strengths to form a plan that might just turn the tide. The battle rages on, with each hero giving their all. The alliance, though desperate, shows the true power of unity and determination. Act 6. The Dark Alliance wins. In a brutal twist, Darkseid and Doom unleash a devastating attack, shattering the battlefield. One by one, the heroes fall, bloodied and broken. The air is thick with smoke and the scent of burning debris. Doctor Doom raises the artifact once again, summoning cosmic energy to rip apart the very fabric of the multiverse. Darkseid, prepare for oblivion. As the energy builds, the combined power of Doom's sorcery and Darkseid's Omega beams tear open the multiverse, unleashing chaos across countless dimensions. The sky cracks open, revealing a swirling vortex of destruction. The heroes, battered and nearly defeated, watch in horror as the villain's plan comes to fruition. Their faces reflect a mix of despair and determination, knowing the stakes have never been higher. Batman clenches his fists, his mind racing for a strategy. Wonder Woman's eyes glisten with unshed tears, her spirit unbroken despite the overwhelming odds. Superman, the symbol of hope, struggles to rise, his resolve unwavering. The environment mirrors the dire situation, with a stormy sky and lightning illuminating the battlefield. Shadows cast by the villains loom large, symbolizing the darkness that threatens to engulf all. Despite the devastation, the heroes begin to regroup, sharing determined looks. They know this moment is pivotal, the fate of countless worlds hanging in the balance. Darkseid and Doctor Doom stand triumphantly, their victory seemingly assured. The battlefield is in chaos, the multiverse tearing apart at the seams. This is the Dark Alliance's moment of triumph, a turning point in the epic saga. Final scene to be continued. As the multiverse begins to unravel, a shadowy figure watches from afar, a mysterious cloaked being with eyes glowing with power. Doctor Doom, grinning, says, "The end is here." Darkseid adds, "All will kneel." The camera pulls back to reveal the scope of the destruction across multiple universes as Doom and Darkseid stand triumphant over the ruins of the battlefield. The heroes, devastated and scattered, are left to regroup for what is sure to be their most desperate hour. But amidst the despair, a glimmer of hope remains. A hero, battered but unbroken, clenches their fist in determination. In the shadows, another enigmatic figure watches, their intentions unclear, adding to the growing tension. A storm brews on the horizon, lightning flashing ominously, signaling the chaos yet to come. A title card flashes on the screen, to be continued. Post-credits scene. In a hidden dimension, a glowing portal opens and through it steps a figure who has been absent for the entire film, the Watcher. The Watcher declares, "The time has come. The guardians of the multiverse must rise again." As he speaks, flashes of heroes from across different dimensions, some familiar, some new, appear preparing for the greatest battle the multiverse has ever seen. The Watcher, with a determined look, continues, "The balance of all realities is at stake." He reveals that a cosmic disturbance threatens to unravel the very fabric of existence, causing chaos across multiple dimensions. The heroes must unite, strategize, and form a plan to confront this unprecedented threat. Ancient relics and powerful artifacts will play a crucial role in their quest. Each hero must hone their skills and prepare for the ultimate showdown. The Watcher will guide them, but the fate of the multiverse lies in their hands. End of Part 1. Part 2. The Watcher unveils a cosmic map, detailing the intricate web of realities and the points of convergence where the disturbance is most potent. Heroes from various dimensions share their unique knowledge and abilities, forming a comprehensive strategy to tackle the impending threat. They delve into ancient texts and mystical symbols, seeking hidden knowledge that could turn the tide in their favor. Alliances are forged and bonds are strengthened as they prepare to face the unknown together. In a final speech, the Watcher emphasizes the gravity of their mission, instilling a sense of determination and unity among the heroes. With resolve, the heroes step through portals into various dimensions, embarking on a quest that will determine the fate of all realities. The stage is set for an epic confrontation as the guardians of the multiverse rise to meet their destiny. Opening sequence. The film opens with a haunting montage of shattered realities. Various universes are collapsing into each other, torn apart by the catastrophic battle between Doctor Doom and Darkseid from the previous film. Chaos reigns across the multiverse, and entire worlds are shown crumbling under the weight of this dimensional war. The camera zooms in on the devastated battlefield from the last film. The defeated Avengers and Justice League are strewn across the ruins. In the distance, Doctor Doom and Darkseid stand victorious, their combined forces controlling the collapse. The camera lingers on the broken helmet of Iron Man, the torn cape of Batman, and the shattered shield of Wonder Woman, symbolizing their defeat. Despite their defeat, a glimmer of determination can still be seen in their eyes, a resolve to fight back. The environment is dark and stormy, with lightning striking the ground, adding to the ominous atmosphere. Slowly, the heroes begin to rise, gathering their strength and preparing for the next battle. Flashbacks of the previous battle play, highlighting key moments of struggle and heroic efforts. Hints of a new conflict begin to brew, with shadows of even greater threats looming on the horizon. The heroes regroup, forming new alliances and planning their next move against the looming threat. Doctor Doom and Darkseid share a sinister smile, confident in their victory, but unaware of the heroes' renewed resolve. The final shot shows the battlefield with heroes and villains facing off once more, the tension palpable in the air. Act 1. Picking up the pieces. In a hidden underground base beneath the ruins, the surviving heroes regroup. Batman, bruised and battered, pulls himself up as Iron Man helps him. Superman, weakened, watches the destruction with grief in his eyes. Wonder Woman speaks up. We're running out of time. The multiverse won't hold much longer. Doctor Strange, still recovering from his failed attempts to stop Doom in the first film, approaches the group. Strange says, "I've seen this before. The multiverse fractures are spreading. If we don't stop Doom and Darkseid now, there won't be anything left to save." Captain America asks, "So what do? We couldn't beat them together last time." Batman responds, "We need help, more than we've ever had before." Iron Man questions, "Help from where? There's no one left." At that moment, the sky cracks with a shimmering portal, and Uatu the Watcher steps through. The Watcher states, "There are still others, beings from across the multiverse who have the strength and knowledge to stop this." The heroes, confused but desperate, listen intently. Watcher continues, "It is time to assemble the guardians of the multiverse. Together, you may stand a chance." Act 2. The Guardians reassemble. The Watcher opens portals, and through them come the familiar faces of the Guardians of the Multiverse from the previous film. Captain Carter, Star-Lord T'Challa, Supreme Strange, Party Thor and Black Widow from a universe where she survived. But the Watcher brings new allies as well. Spider-Man, 2099, Miguel O'Hara, a futuristic Spider-Man from an alternate timeline. Green Lantern John Stewart from a universe where the Lantern Corps is the last line of defense. And Jane Foster Thor from a universe where Jane Foster became the God of Thunder. The assembled Avengers, Justice League, and the Guardians of the Multiverse stand united. Thor comments, "More Thor? I like this plan already." Captain Carter, looking at Captain America, adds, "It seems we're all in this together now." Captain Carter, having faced countless battles, stands resolute. Her shield, a symbol of hope, gleams under the multiverse's light. Star-Lord T'Challa, who has navigated the stars and fought cosmic threats, brings his unyielding spirit and leadership. Supreme Strange, with his mastery of the mystic arts, prepares to bend reality itself to protect the multiverse. Party Thor, ever the optimist, wields his hammer with a grin, ready to bring the thunder. Black Widow, a survivor from a universe of shadows, brings her unparalleled skills in espionage and combat. Spider-Man 2099, with his advanced technology and agility, swings into action, a beacon of hope from the future. Green Lantern John Stewart, his willpower manifesting as green energy, stands as a guardian of the multiverse. Jane Foster Thor, embodying the power of the Thunder God, stands ready to defend the realms. Together they face the looming threat, their individual struggles forging a bond of unity and hope. In the face of darkness, they bring a glimmer of hope, a promise that the multiverse will endure. Act 3. The Final Plan. In the Watcher's observatory, the heroes lay out their final plan. Doctor Strange begins, "We need to cut Doom off from the artifact that's feeding his multiversal power. Without it, he's just a powerful sorcerer, but no match for all of us combined." Batman questions, "And Darkseid? He won't fall so easily?" Superman responds, "He's used to armies. What he's not used to is an army of gods, sorcerers, and super soldiers." Iron Man, grinning, adds, "We're going to need some bigger suits." The Watcher warns, "But beware, Doom and Darkseid have seen your tactics. They will be prepared." As the heroes prepare for the final battle, there is a quiet moment between Superman and Wonder Woman. Superman says, "This time we can't fail." Wonder Woman reassures him, "We won't, no matter the cost." Captain America steps forward. "We need to divide our forces. One team will distract Darkseid's army, while the other targets Doom." Black Panther adds, "We must use the element of surprise. Our tech and magic will give us an edge." Thor, gripping his hammer, declares, "We strike hard and fast, no hesitation." Wonder Woman emphasizes, "Timing is crucial. We must synchronize our attacks perfectly." As the final plan takes shape, the stakes become clear. Failure is not an option. The fate of the multiverse hangs in the balance. Act 4. The Multiversal War. The final battle erupts on a cosmic scale, where the fate of countless realities hangs in the balance. Dr. Doom and Darkseid sit at the heart of a chaotic storm of broken realities, their malevolent presence warping the very fabric of existence. Their combined armies of parademons, doombots and multiversal beasts clash with the heroes. Key battle sequences unfold, showcasing the sheer scale and intensity of the conflict. Superman and Captain Marvel lead a charge against Darkseid, their fists glowing with energy as they trade blows with the Dark God. The impact of their strike sends shockwaves through the battlefield. Thor and Jane Foster Thor battle Doom, combining their lightning powers to break through his mystical shields. Their synchronized attacks create a dazzling display of raw power and determination. Spider-Man 2099 uses his futuristic tech to help Batman and Iron Man infiltrate Doom's stronghold and disable his reality-warping artifact. Their teamwork and ingenuity are crucial in turning the tide of the battle. Scarlet Witch and Supreme Strange combine their magic to hold back the multiversal tears, preventing entire worlds from collapsing into one another. Their mastery of the arcane arts is the only thing standing between order and chaos. The battle rages across multiple planes of existence, with the screen shifting between universes, one moment in the streets of New York, the next in the red skies of Apocalypse, and then in the mystical dimension of Dormammu, who's been drawn into the chaos. Each shift brings new challenges and unexpected allies as the heroes adapt to the ever-changing battlefield. As the heroes and villains engage in intense combat, reality itself warps around them, with cosmic energies clashing in a spectacular display of power. The stakes have never been higher, and the outcome of this war will determine the fate of the multiverse. Amidst the chaos, moments of inspiration and determination shine through. The heroes rally together, their resolve unshaken, ready to face whatever comes their way in this ultimate showdown. Act 5. Darkseid's betrayal. As the heroes manage to weaken Doom, Darkseid watches, realizing that his so-called ally is faltering. In a stunning betrayal, Darkseid turns on Doom, using his Omega beams to knock him back. His eyes burn with a fierce determination. Darkseid, smiling darkly, says, "You are a useful tool, Doom, but now the power of the multiverse is mine." His voice echoes with a chilling finality. Darkseid seizes the artifact and grows even more powerful, transcending beyond his usual form. His body pulses with raw energy. Thor, struggling to stand, says, "We've just traded one monster for another." His voice filled with despair. With his newfound power, Darkseid begins to reshape the multiverse in his own image. His motivations are clear: absolute control. Reality itself warps and twists under his control, with heroes fading in and out of existence. The heroes' faces show shock and horror. The heroes are stunned by the betrayal, their unity shattered. Darkseid's ambition knows no bounds. The immediate consequences are dire. The multiverse teeters on the brink of collapse, and the heroes must regroup to face this new threat. Darkseid's betrayal is rooted in his insatiable thirst for power. His past is filled with ruthless conquests and a relentless pursuit of dominance. The heroes, though shaken, begin to rally. Batman, ever the strategist, says, "We need a plan." Wonder Woman, with unwavering resolve, adds, "We fight for the multiverse." The battle intensifies as Darkseid's forces clash with the heroes. Energy blasts light up the battlefield, and the air is thick with tension. Darkseid's voice booms across the battlefield, "You cannot stop me." His eyes glow with malevolent power as the heroes struggle to hold their ground. But the heroes find new strength in their unity. Together, they launch powerful attacks, determined to protect the multiverse. For a moment, Darkseid falters under the combined might of the heroes. Hope flickers in their eyes as they press the attack. The multiverse hangs in the balance as Darkseid makes his final stand. The heroes give their all, fighting with everything they have to stabilize reality. In the end, Darkseid is defeated and the heroes stand victorious. The multiverse is restored, but the scars of the battle remain. Act 6. The Sacrifice. Seeing that Darkseid's power is too great, the heroes realize they need a desperate solution. Supreme Strange reveals a risky plan. One of the Guardians must absorb the full power of the artifact and sacrifice themselves to stop Darkseid. Supreme Strange says, "The multiverse can't survive this. We need to channel all that power into one being." Captain Carter steps forward, determined to make the ultimate sacrifice. Captain Carter says, "I've seen universes fall. I won't let ours be one of them." Spider-Man 2099 responds, "Carter, you don't have to do this." Captain Carter, smiling, says, "Someone has to. I'm not afraid." Using Strange's magic, Carter absorbs the full energy of the artifact, transforming into an entity of pure cosmic power. Her final act is to confront Darkseid, engaging him in a titanic clash of cosmic forces. The battle sends shockwaves through the multiverse, and in a final heroic effort she uses the power to collapse the Dark God into a singularity, obliterating him once and for all. The remaining heroes watch in awe and sorrow, their hearts heavy with the weight of Carter's sacrifice. Captain Carter's face is a mix of determination and resolve as cosmic energy swirls around her, illuminating the battlefield. Inspired by her bravery, the heroes fight with renewed vigor, pushing back against Darkseid's forces with everything they have. As the dust settles, the heroes stand together, a sense of both loss and victory hanging in the air. They honor Captain Carter's memory, knowing her sacrifice saved the multiverse and brought a new dawn of hope. Act 7. Victory and Loss. As Darkseid is vanquished, the multiverse begins to stabilize. The artifact's energy is expended, leaving the remaining heroes standing amidst the ruins. Captain Carter is gone, her sacrifice remembered by all. Doctor Strange and Supreme Strange work to repair the final breaches in the multiverse. Iron Man, we'll miss her. Batman, she saved more than one world. The surviving heroes reflect on the cost of victory. While the multiverse has been saved, it is clear that nothing will ever be the same. Wonder Woman, this war was won. But what about the next one? Act 8. The New Threat. As the heroes begin to return to their respective universes, the Watcher reappears, his expression grave. "Watcher, this battle is over, but the multiverse remains in constant peril. There are greater forces at play. Darkseid and Doom were but the beginning." "Superman, what are you saying?" The camera pulls back as the Watcher gazes across the multiverse. Watcher. The real war for the multiverse has only just begun. A final portal opens, revealing the faint silhouette of a new, ominous figure, Kang the Conqueror, watching from a distance, his eyes gleaming with the promise of future chaos. To be continued. Post-credits scene. In a distant, untouched universe, Captain Carter awakens, floating in the void, her form glowing with residual cosmic energy. She looks around, confused but alive. "Captain Carter, where am I?" A voice responds from the darkness. "Kang! Kang! Welcome to the end of time, Captain. We have much to discuss." The multiverse is in disarray. The cracks in reality from the previous films have grown wider, and chaos spreads throughout multiple dimensions. The very fabric of existence is unraveling, threatening to consume everything in its path. The camera zooms in on the aftermath of the last battle. Worlds are merging, timelines are breaking, and heroes across the multiverse are struggling to maintain order. The remnants of epic clashes are scattered across the landscape, a testament to the fierce battles fought. Captain Carter, thought lost after her sacrifice in the previous film, awakens in a mysterious place, glowing with cosmic power. Her eyes flicker open, revealing a newfound strength coursing through her veins. She's confronted by the figure who welcomed her at the end of the last film, Kang the Conqueror. His presence is imposing, his intentions shrouded in mystery. Kang, you survived. Impressive. But this is far from over. The war has just begun. His voice echoes with a chilling certainty, promising more conflict and turmoil. As Carter stares at Kang, the title sequence begins, Sorcery of Doom, End of the Multiverse. The screen fades to black, leaving an air of anticipation and dread hanging in the balance. The cosmic storm rages on, swirling energies signaling the impending clash. Heroes from different dimensions prepare for the ultimate showdown, their resolve unwavering despite the overwhelming odds. The film begins with Kang revealing his master plan. Using the multiverse chaos caused by Doctor Doom and Darkseid, Kang has positioned himself as the supreme ruler of the remaining fractured realities. He walks with Captain Carter through the end of time, a place outside of all known realities where time and space have ceased to exist. Kang, I've been watching. The multiverse has been in chaos for too long. It's time for order, and I am the only one capable of ensuring that. Captain Carter, you caused all of this. Doom, Darkseid, they were pawns in your game. Kang, no, they were unpredictable variables, but their ambition served a purpose. Now all that remains is to unite the broken fragments into one reality, mine. Meanwhile, across the multiverse, the remaining heroes, the Avengers, the Justice League, and the Guardians of the Multiverse, begin to realize the true extent of the threat. Doctor Strange, using his mystical powers, peers into the cracks of reality. Doctor Strange, Kang is consolidating his power. He's bringing the fractured multiverse under his control. Iron Man. So Doom and Darkseid were just the warm-up act. Batman, Kang is far more dangerous. He's not just trying to conquer one world, he wants them all. Kang's motivations are rooted in his belief that only he can bring true order to the multiverse. Kang, I have seen the chaos, the endless wars, the suffering. Only I can end it. His strategy involves merging the strongest elements of each reality, creating a single unified multiverse under his rule. The consequences of his plan are dire. Entire realities could be erased, countless lives lost. The heroes must stop him, but they face an almost insurmountable challenge. Kang, I will reshape the multiverse in my image, and none shall oppose me. The ultimate showdown is about to begin, and the fate of all realities hangs in the balance. The heroes from across all realities, those who survived the previous battles, gather for one final confrontation. The air is thick with tension and resolve. They know they have to stop Kang before he consolidates his rule over the multiverse. Every second counts. As they prepare, they receive a message from an unexpected ally. Captain Carter, still alive, has found a way to contact them from Kang's fortress. Captain Carter, via hologram, I'm alive. And Kang is planning something far worse than we imagined. The heroes are stunned, but quickly regain their composure. They know the stakes have never been higher. Captain Carter continues, you need to stop him. Now. Time is running out. The heroes unite across dimensions, building a plan to breach Kang's stronghold at the end of time. Their unity is their greatest strength. Superman, this is our last shot. If we fail, there won't be anything left to fight for. The gravity of the situation weighs heavily on them, but their determination is unwavering. Thor, then we don't fail. We fight till the last breath, Wonder Woman together. We end this war. The heroes stand shoulder to shoulder, ready to face the ultimate challenge. The heroes devise a multi-pronged attack, splitting into teams to tackle different sections of Kang's fortress. Each team knows their mission is critical. Each team faces unique challenges, traps, minions, and powerful defenses set by Kang. The path is fraught with danger. Emotional farewells are exchanged as each hero knows the gravity of the mission. They may not all return. They push forward, driven by the hope of saving their worlds. Their courage is their beacon. Captain America, we stand together no matter the cost. His words ignite a fire in their hearts. The battle is fierce, with each hero giving their all. The clash of titans echoes through the multiverse. Despite the overwhelming odds, they refuse to back down. Their resilience is unbreakable. Sacrifices are made and the heroes draw strength from each other. Their bonds are their shield. In a final push, they breach Kang's stronghold, ready to face him. The endgame is here. The ultimate showdown begins with the fate of the multiverse hanging in the balance. Every move is critical. Every hero fights with everything they have, determined to end Kang's reign. Their resolve is their weapon. Victory is within reach, but the cost has been high. The heroes stand united, knowing they have given their all to save the multiverse. Their legacy is secured. Act 3, The Multiverse Army. The final battle takes place in the end of time, where Kang waits with his time variants, multiple versions of himself from across different realities, each with unique abilities and powers. The camera zooms in on an epic standoff, as the Avengers, Justice League and Guardians of the Multiverse face off against Kang and his variants. Each hero brings their unique abilities to the battlefield. Kang, you are too late. I am inevitable. The heroes launch into an all-out war. Epic fight sequences unfold across shifting dimensions. Superman and Thor clash with a powerful Kang variant who manipulates time to slow their attacks. Spider-Man 2099 and the Flash race through collapsing realities, dodging attacks from another Kang who controls space. Scarlet Witch and Zatanna use their magic to fight off the mystic versions of Kang as reality itself bends and warps. In the heart of the battle, Captain Carter confronts Kang. Captain Carter, you wanted order, but what you've created is madness. Kang, madness is the natural state of the multiverse. I am the cure. Doctor Strange and Supreme Strange work together to hold the fabric of the multiverse together as the battle rages on. Doctor Strange, we can't keep this up forever. The multiverse is unraveling. The Multiverse Army was formed through the combined efforts of the greatest minds and leaders from different realities. Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne and Reed Richards devised a strategy to counter Kang's time manipulation. Heroes like Black Panther, Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel led the charge, each using their unique abilities to turn the tide of battle. Black Panther's agility and combat skills, Wonder Woman's strength and lasso, and Captain Marvel's cosmic energy blasts were crucial. On the other side, Kang's variants each had their own terrifying powers. One could manipulate gravity, another could control minds, and yet another could phase through dimensions. Key battles erupted across the battlefield. Batman and Iron Man teamed up to take down the gravity-controlling Kang, using their gadgets and intellect to outsmart him. Meanwhile, Aquaman and Groot faced off against the mind-controlling Kang, using their connection to nature and the ocean to resist his influence. Dr. Fate and Doctor Strange combined their mystical powers to counter the dimension-phasing Kang, creating barriers and traps to contain him. As the battle raged on, alliances were tested and new friendships were forged. The heroes knew that only by working together could they hope to defeat Kang and save the multiverse. Captain America rallied the troops with an inspiring speech, reminding them of what they were fighting for. We fight for every reality, every life, and every future. We will not let Kang win. With renewed determination, the Multiverse Army launched their final assault, ready to face whatever Kang and his variants had in store. Act 4, The Final Sacrifice. As the fight continues, Batman and Iron Man devise a plan to destroy the central core of Kang's fortress, which is the source of his power. However, Kang is always one step ahead, using his control over time to anticipate their moves. Iron Man, we need to take out that core. It's the only way to stop him. Batman, you're not thinking big enough. We need to collapse the whole timeline he's created. Wonder Woman, that could destroy everything. Iron Man, if we don't, there won't be anything left anyway. The heroes converge on the core, battling Kang's forces every step of the way. In a final act of desperation, Captain Carter sacrifices herself once again by using the last remnants of the cosmic power she absorbed from the previous film to destabilize the core. Captain Carter to herself, for the multiverse, for all of us. Her sacrifice causes a massive explosion that begins to unravel Kang's control over the timeline. Captain Carter's face is a mix of determination and sorrow, knowing the weight of her actions. The intensity of the battle reaches its peak, with each hero giving their all, knowing the stakes have never been higher. Batman and Iron Man exchange a solemn nod, a silent acknowledgement of the gravity of the situation and the sacrifices being made. Wonder Woman fights with a fierce determination, her face a blend of rage and sadness, understanding the cost of their mission. Captain Carter's body glows with the last remnants of cosmic energy, her final moments a testament to her bravery and selflessness. As the explosion rips through the fortress, the heroes watch, their faces reflecting a mix of hope and despair, knowing that her sacrifice might be their only chance. Kang's control room collapses, his expression shifting from confident arrogance to shock and disbelief as his grip on the timeline begins to unravel. Kang! I've killed you all before and I can do it again. The heroes stand together, battered but resolute, knowing that Captain Carter's sacrifice has given them a fighting chance to save the multiverse. Act 5. Kang's defeat. As the timeline collapses, Kang becomes desperate, realizing his control is slipping. Kang, no, I will not be denied. Doctor Strange and Supreme Strange use the opportunity to cast a final spell, trapping Kang outside of time and space in a dimension from which he can never escape. Kang shouting in fury, "This isn't over! I will return! I am beyond time!" But it's too late. Kang's power is drained and he fades from existence. The heroes stand victorious, their faces a mix of relief and exhaustion. The battle has taken its toll, but they have triumphed. The multiverse begins to stabilize, the chaotic timelines realigning into a harmonious order. The impact of Kang's defeat ripples through every reality. Emotions run high as the heroes embrace, celebrating their hard-fought victory. They know the cost of their battle, but also the importance of their success. In the aftermath, the heroes work together to rebuild what was lost, their unity stronger than ever. The multiverse is safe for now. As a new day dawns, the heroes look towards the future with hope. They know that while this battle is over, their vigilance must continue to protect the multiverse from future threats. Act 6, Restoration of the Multiverse. With Kang defeated, the multiverse begins to heal, but at a great cost. Captain Carter is lost, and many worlds are still in ruins. The heroes gather one last time, standing amidst the remnants of the end of time. Superman, the multiverse is safe, but it will never be the same. Thor, Carter, she gave everything. Batman, she saved all of us. The least we can do is honor her sacrifice. Doctor Strange, there are still fractures, but with time we can restore balance. Final scene, New Guardians. In the final moments, the Watcher returns to address the heroes. Watcher, you have saved the multiverse, but the dangers are far from over. The forces of chaos will always seek to tear it apart. Iron Man, and we'll be here to stop them. Wonder Woman, what happens now, Watcher? Now we rebuild, and I will watch over the new guardians of the multiverse. The camera pulls back, revealing the remaining heroes, now united as the new protectors of the multiverse. They stand tall, ready to face whatever new threats may arise, knowing that the war for the multiverse may never truly end, but they will always be there to fight for its survival. Post-credits scene, the next threat. In a dark, distant dimension, the faint sound of footsteps echoes. A shadowy figure walks toward a glowing portal. As the camera focuses, it reveals the outline of a powerful armored being, Galactus, standing over a world about to be devoured. Galactus, the multiverse trembles and I